that the meat would then be contaminated. Yeah, what chemicals might you use when you're, what? Bleach, right? Like what? Clorox? Bleach, right? Bleach could do it, okay? It could be some hydraulic fluid that might be leaking from some of those moving parts, right? Okay? Another thing I'll ask, and I didn't ask before, where would your records be stored and who would have access to your records?
The manager.
Filing cabinet. Under what? Lock and key. And only so many people should have access to it. So if something goes wrong, you can always go back to certain people to try to find out what went wrong, right? Okay? Do we have any questions? Just want to say a couple things about the test, and the test will be given what day? May what? May what?
4.
What time? What time? At 10. Where is it going to be located? Patterson Auditorium, right? So 10 o'clock, the 4th, which is what day next week? Friday. Okay? Does anyone have any questions? I just want to say that if you look at the study guide I have, there are several things I do want you to know. And the questions will be like the ones on the test. There will be some multiple choice questions. There are going to be some matching. One is like, in food poisoning, what's the source? Okay, if I give you salmonella, what's the source of salmonella? What's the common source of salmonella food poisoning? What? Chicken. Okay? Okay? E. coli. Where you get it from? You can get it from milk, get it from hamburger. You can also get it from, what's that raw stuff you know there? Sushi. No, not sushi. What you can, with their vegetables, right? There's a recall right now on what? Romaine lettuce, okay? Because when you eat them, they are what? They are raw. And anytime you eat anything raw, it can be contaminated with them, right? Okay. So I'm going to ask you about those sources. I won't get very deep. The thing I want you to know is what the source is, okay? What's the source of the food poisoning? That's the big thing with the source. We're also going to talk about, I told you about antemortem inspection. Most importantly, I want you to know those disease conditions that can be condemned on antemortem. What was some of the things we talked about? CNS disease?
Yes,
down the cow? What were the goats? Brucella positive goat. On antemortem, right? What about a Brucella positive cow? Regular slaughter, right? Regular slaughter. We also talked about temperatures above 106 in what? Swine and 105 and everything else. We talked about metastatic what? Tumors, like which one? Cancer. We talked about systemic conditions. Those are some things, review those things that you can condemn an animal for on antemortem inspection. There were also certain post-mortem diseases I was concerned about, and those are the ones that were primarily of public health significance. We talk about tuberculosis in what? Swine, tuberculosis in what? Cattle. When you condemn, and when you cook, right? We'll also talk about cystic circus cellulosis, okay? And cystic circus bovis. We talked about those. We'll talk about listeria, and particularly we talked about retained placenta and listeria after it's been released for treatment. those are some things I want you to be aware of. Okay? Some of the agencies we talked about, this want you to be aware of. And also those dates that animals have to be kept at import centers, depending on what countries they come from. Okay? Are there any questions? Yes.
So, how many questions will be from the material that we just took a quiz at?
I can give you the percentages. The question that you took, the new stuff, is going to be somewhere between 60 and 70%. And the old stuff will be between 30 and 40. Normally, it's 70-30. But there could be some variation in there, but somewhere in that ballpark, in that ballpark, okay?
How many questions?
Any other questions?
How many questions did you say again?
I don't know. I got all my questions. I got about 125 questions, but I'm not gonna give you 125 questions. It'll probably be somewhere between, in all honesty, somewhere between 50 and 75, probably. Yeah, it's somewhere between 50 and 75. Probably in normal circumstances, probably about just like all your old tests. About 50 of those questions will be new stuff, and about 25 will be old stuff. Somewhere in that ballpark. About a 70-30 ratio, somewhere in that ballpark. Okay? Okay? Any other questions?